Hey, welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about omnipresence in affiliate marketing, why it's so important, and how to achieve it as efficiently as possible. So this concept of omnipresence came up recently when I sat down with 8-figure marketer Dave Sharpe. He's the founder of Legendary Marketer. We had a 35-minute chat designed to help people understand how the marketing game is played. If you want to watch that full interview, you'll get a ton of golden nuggets, and I'll go ahead and link it down below this video or above this video, depending on where you're watching it. However, in this video, I want to talk about omnipresence. How can we achieve omnipresence, and why is it so important? So omnipresence, very simply put, it's kind of like being everywhere as an affiliate, as a marketer. If you just kind of show up in front of your ideal customers over and over and over again at multiple touch points, it's going to really solidify you as an authority, and that's really going to help your marketing. As a matter of fact, omnipresence is crucial in marketing, but it's especially important when you are promoting a product that is not your own. Because let's say you're Coca-Cola. Well, when people buy a Coca-Cola, you are going to profit from that, right? They bought your product. However, when you're an affiliate marketer, you only profit when people buy the product after clicking on your link. So that's why omnipresence, being everywhere, is so important with affiliate marketing, because people aren't going to buy on the first go around. What you want to do is you want to achieve omnipresence. That way you're there with your affiliate links when they decide for themselves that it is time to buy. So we'll talk about how to achieve omnipresence, because once you understand this, then the affiliate marketing game becomes super simple, and your conversion rates, which is the easiest way to increase your income, is to increase your conversion rates. Well, they're going to skyrocket. Basically, what that means is you're going to make a ton more money with the same amount of traffic, right? So omnipresence, how do we achieve it? More importantly, how do we achieve it efficiently? Because we could pull the old Gary V model. We could be everywhere. We could create 150 pieces of content a day, and by default, we're just going to show up everywhere, right? But that's not the reality, especially when we don't have a team of 27 people managing our content for us. So what we have to do is we have to manage this and achieve this really as efficiently as possible. So what we're not going to do is we're not going to try to be everywhere, because that would work. If we were everywhere, if we were on every platform all the time, then we could run people straight to our affiliate offer, right? And that's how we make money. Okay, that's what this little dollar sign is. That's when people buy our offer and we get the commission. But once again, that's just not, it's not efficient. It would be extremely taxing on our resources of both time and money, most likely. And we just wouldn't get the results, and we'd probably end up burning out before we really achieved the desired outcome. So what we have to do is we have to first actually start eliminating platforms. So the way I kind of like to go about this is I like to think about quick wins and playing the long game. Okay, and that was actually the title of the interview that Dave and I had. Quick wins and playing the long game. How can we start seeing results as fast as possible and also set us up so we'll achieve omnipresence and we can build that long-term brand? Because that's really the whole goal here. And if we do this through content, we can actually create that passive income as our content starts to expand, as we get more popular, as our channels grow. So when we first talk about quick wins, we got to look at where's the low-hanging fruit. And right now, as I'm making this video, the lowest hanging fruit is TikTok. Okay, out of all the platforms out there, Facebook groups, creating WordPress blog, creating Instagram, creating YouTube, right? Out of all the platforms, where can you go right now as a beginner and post one video and get 150 or 500 views, right? TikTok. There's simply no other platform that you can get the crazy organic reach as an established channel, really, or as an absolute beginner. It does not matter. You can create a TikTok account, and your first video can get 500 views. It can get 1 million views. There is no limit. So what that means is that's the quick win. That's where we want to start. We want to absolutely keep TikTok. So we'll make that a little bit bigger, because remember, we're looking at things to eliminate right now. All right, now that we have settled on TikTok as an absolute must because it's a quick win, let's start thinking about where we can get the most value, right? The long game. Well, I'm seeing a couple of different opportunities here. First and foremost, if you establish a YouTube channel, right, you get a huge YouTube following, or at least a passionate YouTube following where you get 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 YouTube subscribers, well, you're just going to make a whole bunch of money. That's just a fact. Now, the other opportunity I see here is with Facebook groups, because if you start your own Facebook group, not only can you connect with your audience, but what happens is Facebook groups are very valuable to Facebook because people spend more time on Facebook, which is good for Facebook. So if your group is engaged, then what Facebook is going to do is actually send this group out to more like-minded people, and that's going to help you grow. And if you get a Facebook group with 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 people in it that's engaged, that's all centered around supporting the people who are the ideal customers for your product, then you're good to go, right? Like, you can sustain an entire business off of a Facebook group. So we'll definitely want to keep that one. That's another long game approach. So let's think about what's not long game approaches, right? Like posting just on Facebook, right? If you put a post on Facebook, it might get some reach, but then it dies. Whereas if you post on a YouTube channel, you know, that video may start to rank, and over time it actually gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So immediately we want to get rid of Facebook. We want that off the board. Same thing with Instagram. If you put an Instagram post up, you know, if you're a brand new channel, you're not going to get any reach, so that's not a quick win. And when you post on Instagram, you know, in the beginning you see a little spike, but then they kind of die off, right? The posts die off, so that's not playing the long game either. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that one. Now, WordPress is kind of interesting. Definitely not a quick win, but is it playing the long game? Yes, it definitely can be, but is it redundant is my question here. So I'm going to leave this one up to you, but let me tell you my thoughts on this. Over time, your WordPress blog can grow, and it can be a asset that appreciates, right? It gets more valuable. But really, the way that happens is by getting in front of search, right? Like people search for a question and they find your blog post, and then your blog post will then recommend the affiliate product, which earns you a commission, right? And so that's great. Definitely playing the long game, but once again, we want to focus on this efficiently aspect of it. And what that leads me to believe here is YouTube and WordPress are kind of the same strategy, right? That's getting in front of search. The biggest search engine is Google. The second biggest search engine is YouTube. Whereas Facebook's more about cultivating a community. So that's not really the same. So we definitely got to keep this. But if we want to be efficient, I would say we'd have to probably get rid of one of these unless we want to outsource something, right? That's fine as well. So to me, there's more... YouTube is more of a quick win, right? Like a blog post might take 6-7 months to rank. A YouTube might start getting recommended, in related videos on the sidebar faster. So that's definitely closer to a quick win. Plus, it's also playing the long game. And the thing is, the bottom line is video gives you the opportunity to connect. So in my opinion, YouTube is more valuable, at least 3 different ways than WordPress. So in the interest of efficiently, let's go ahead and get rid of WordPress, okay? So now we've got it whittled down to just 3 different platforms, right? We got quick wins, playing the long game, and ultimately what we want to do is we want to get people over to our money. So we could just like simply start direct linking, right? All of our social platforms directly to our affiliate offer, and we could make some money, right? But we're missing out on the opportunity to really create omnipresence because, really we're just doing kind of a one and done. TikTok to affiliate offer, one and done. YouTube to an affiliate offer, one and done. Facebook group to an affiliate offer, not nearly as one and done because they are going to remain in your group, but still not the best opportunity. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say that, well, what we should do instead is we should probably capture for a little bit more control. And what we can do is add another easy point of contact, right? And that's what this is all about, omnipresence, hitting as many points of contact as possible. So what I'm going to do is this is my ClickFunnels logo. ClickFunnels is where I build my websites. ClickFunnels is where I build my bridge pages. All a bridge page is a 2-page website. The first page collects the email. The second page pre-sells the offer. So a couple of things are happening here. First of all, we can then funnel all of our traffic to the same spot. We can pre-sell our offer, which should help increase conversions because, right, page 1 collects the email from the social media platform. Page 2, which they hit after they input their email, is like a short 3-minute video that tells people and pre-sells the offer. So that's going to increase conversions. But obviously also that's going to give us the opportunity to collect the email, right? Because when they give us their email address, we're going to collect the email. Okay. So now we can start adding multiple touch points pretty easily. And that's the whole goal of omnipresence. Hit people at different platforms, different areas, hit them over and over and over again, show up everywhere. So first and foremost, the easiest way to do that is by sending emails, right? After we collect the email, then we could simply just send follow-up email after follow-up email. Whoops, I don't know why those are sticking together now. We'll just go like this. Right, we continue to sell emails, send emails, right? Because basically free at that point. And these emails can then obviously also recommend that affiliate product again, right? So once again, now we're adding multiple touch points. We're starting to become omnipresent. We're starting to show up in their inbox every day or every 2 days or every week, depending on how often we're sending emails. So now not only did they find us on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, but now we're showing up in their inbox time and time again, right? So that's one step closer to omnipresence. The more times we follow up with people, the more likely they are to buy our affiliate offer. So we're going to increase conversions as well. Okay. However, what happens here is we start collecting these emails. This gives us an opportunity to control the traffic. So what we can also do is we can also, for instance, send emails that point to places. Whoops. This is going to get a little bit confusing here, but hopefully with my words as well, it'll all become clear. So then we can also send emails back to videos, right? And we'll make this a different color. Let's make this reddish color, right? So we can send an email saying, hey, guess what? We just released this new YouTube video. So now that becomes another touch point. Now we're showing up in front of YouTube again, because initially they may have done a search. They saw one YouTube video, they got on our email address, but now they're seeing our emails and they're seeing a second YouTube video. So it comes more of an omnipresence approach. And then maybe this next YouTube video, all of a sudden pre-sells or sells an offer, right? Or here's another thing that can happen, right? Maybe this next YouTube video that we just promoted actually invites people to join our Facebook group, right? Okay. Now, someone could have seen one YouTube video. They could have gotten on our email list. They see a bunch of emails from us that tell our story. Then we show them another YouTube video, and this YouTube video invites them into the Facebook group, right? So now we're touching them at another point. So I think you can see the point of how this all starts to work here. By only leveraging just a few platforms, you can actually start to achieve omnipresence. Now, what you can also do is you can do two different things. You can bring Facebook back into play, and what you can do is you can run Facebook advertising, right, to people who hit your website, right? So these will be ads down here. So if someone hits your website, then you can run a Facebook ad to them, right? You can pixel them and run a Facebook ad. Now this is going to be extremely profitable to do because the only people you're running ads to are people who are obviously interested in your offer because they found you organically. They're obviously interested in showing strong intent to buy because they clicked over to your website, right? And now we can re-advertise to them in order to promote the offer. We can do the same thing with our YouTube channel. We can run ads to anyone who watched a video. So at this point, if people find us organically because the content we're creating is attracting the ideal customer for the offer that we're promoting, well, then we know they're targeted traffic already. They already watched a video, so they already know this. They might even like us, and they might even trust us. So when we're running YouTube ads to people who've already watched our video, that creates another touch point. And once again, we're hitting people over and over and over again. So people who are seeing that ad aren't just seeing an ad for the first time. They're seeing that ad. They're seeing our emails. They've been to our website. They might even be in our Facebook group. This is omnipresence, folks. Now, when we talk about quick wins and playing the long game, let's go back to TikTok. This is kind of the final thought, but this is super important. So TikTok here, right? TikTok is 15 to 60 second videos. I mean, really 10 to 15 to 30 to 60 second videos, real short bursts. Benefit of TikTok is we can get in front of a ton of traffic really easily, even as a brand new channel or account, which is not going to happen on YouTube. But the downside of TikTok is in 15 seconds, people aren't going to really get to know you, like you, and trust you. Like they might be intrigued by your offer. You may send them to your email list and they may opt in. But the bottom line is your conversion rates are going to be so much lower because TikTok is quick, and they don't really want to waste the time entering their email. But the other thing that's going to happen is when someone really only sees you for 15 seconds and then they opt into your email list, they're not going to open these emails. So we're going to miss out on the opportunity to promote the offers, right? So what I would suggest we do instead is send TikTok, which is the low-hanging fruit, not just to our email list, but what we can do is we can send them to places like our YouTube channel and our Facebook group. Because what this does is this gives us an opportunity to seed these two platforms. And what that means is a brand new YouTube channel with no viewers, no subscribers, this isn't going to grow. But if you start bringing in traffic, YouTube's going to love that. Plus, they're going to see who interacts with your videos in a positive manner, so they're going to better know how to disperse your content. Your YouTube channel can grow faster. And just like if you bring somebody into your Facebook group, that's very non-committal, right? It's not like entering your email address, like, sure, I'll join. Now you can follow up. You can create value posts that they're going to see again and again and again. They're going to get to know you. They might like you. They might trust you. At that point, when you make the offer in the Facebook group to come join the email list, they're going to be more receptive. They might buy the offer right away, but definitely they're going to start opening your emails. Plus, once these two platforms start to grow, growth seeds more growth, and these two platforms individually, they can support an entire business. So guys, this is Omnipresence. This is the idea. These are the three platforms that I'd focus right now. Definitely get yourself a website and just start going to work. Create 1 or 2 videos a week, create 1 or 2 value posts a day, and create 5 to 10 TikToks. It doesn't take long. And make sure you're always attracting your ideal customer. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about vanity metrics. Don't follow trends. Just attract your ideal customer. Get them onto your list. Make a bridge page with a simple 2-page website and pre-sell the offer. Guys, if you want to know what offer I'm using this approach for right now, it's working incredibly well. Just subscribe to the channel. This is if you're watching on YouTube, this channel is all about dedicated to showing you how to make more money with the Legendary Marketer Program, which I think is the best opportunity right now. And don't forget that interview. It's a ton of golden nuggets. I'll link it below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and we'll see you in the next video.